Hello. Hi there, everybody. Hello. I fell down, but I got up, right? Yes, I did. Wow. Thank you guys for reaching out. It's amazing how some things can happen. Hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Tonight it's all about cruises. We're going to talk a little bit about what's going on some things, reference to cruises, right? Because I know everybody likes cruising, right? Say yes. Yeah, yeah. Everybody likes to cruise, and even if you don't have never had the chance, it's on your mind. Yeah, say yes. How are you doing, my people? Oh my goodness, I'm here. Want to talk about uh, I talk about a little SuSu on cruises. I was reading my this magazine, you know, earlier on this week, and I saw this, and I'm like, this is interesting. I know that some people would love to hear some things that has been happening to the cruise ships, right? What's coming and what's been actually going on. But if you're really not in this travel thing, like researching and doing all of that good stuff, that doesn't really affect you. What you want to do is to just get on the cruise ship and just cruise. But these are a couple of things I'm about to share with you tonight. I'll be reading in this article some good news for cruisers. All right, so how is everybody doing? All right, what you doing tonight? Getting ready for bed, having your drink, chatting with friends, whatever you're doing, wherever you are on this big blue marble. I hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for putting up with me and my fall, my little freaky fall. That was crazy, y'all. Yes, that was crazy because I can't even figure out how. I know that I was getting one foot grabbing my slipper, and that's all I remember. That's all I remember. But thank goodness, it wasn't from a high. It wasn't nowhere high. It was low, just in my living room, just walking by. And yeah, so thank you guys for reaching out for all the, comments and so on Facebook. Thank you, thank you. I'm here and I'm alive and I'm well. Uh all right. So, I come here on a Friday night, maybe Saturday. We talk a little bit about stuff, what I wanted to bring tonight. I had to change my mind on that one. I had to change my mind on that one. That's a very um that was a very, sensitive topic, very controversial. So I said I'm gonna leave that one alone for a little bit. Maybe I bring it another time. All right. Now, but I wanted to just share with you a little bit that I was, reading in this article about cruises, because the article started off by saying that the cruise ships are on a mission to recapture their terrain this year. Because remember now, they lost a lot of business during the pandemic. Oh my goodness. And so if you're in the business of booking cruises, you know that you lost a lot of business, and some people lost a lot of fun times because people look forward to their cruise, like to have fun, like to have fun with the family, and the cruise ships bring it, right? So it says that cruise ships are on a mission to recapture the seas, and absolutely they are. So if you are in anywhere in the business of travel, you know that cruises are hot, 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 and the cruise lines are just offering all kinds of promotion, and they're just bringing the goods to you and say, take it, come on, let's cruise, right? But this is what I found out about a couple of ships out there, or some of them that are coming. And they talk about this icon of the seas. If for those of you heard about the icon of the seas, um that's coming out there. They said, that's it's gonna be launched next year, and Royal Caribbean has divided up their ships into 8 neighborhoods, right? And the idea being that you choose a section. So it's like a big subdivision, and you choose a section where you want to live, choose a section where you want to spend some time, and that you choose a section that suits your interest, right? And you mostly stay in that area. So they're saying that the neighborhood caters to families, children, and so even for young singles and couples. Hmm. So you could choose an area, you're young single, or maybe you're a couple, maybe you're engaged to get married. You get into that just like the hotels have adult section and they have family section, and so on and so forth. And so the ships are now well, this icon of the sea, which is Royal Caribbean. Not a I'm not a sales lady. I'm not I'm not kind of a pointing out Royal Caribbean, but they are the ones that have, and they come up with the concept now that you can choose an area. So if I me and my husband want to stay in an area where married couples are for that solitude and that quiet time and so on, then I can do that. If you cruise, I'm a cruiser, and you some ships are so busy, and then you might want to be in a place um, for some special time with some special people. And so here the Royal Caribbean Icon of the Sea is offering that, right? They talk about one neighborhood. They said they cater into neighborhoods. Can you imagine? So, right. And then they say Carnival has adults only spaces. Hmm. They have Carnival as adult only spaces. That reminds me of the hotels where they have adults only, like sandals, right? Yeah, adult only spaces. So where the passenger can enjoy some peace and quiet. So we know Carnival is a fun ship. Have you ever sailed Carnival? They just always jamming. It's that's the brand, the fun ship. That's their brand. So they just have that pumping, jumping, going on because that's your brand. That's about fun. But they now have they now have created spaces for for adult only where passengers can enjoy peace and quiet around hot tubs, pools, and away from the family crowd. That is pretty cool because I know that some cruisers want that. That's cool. So I'm just throwing it out there because I was, reading this article, and the journalist who wrote this said that they said that he has traveled 170 ships, right? That's a lot of cruising around the world, and so now he has the ability to talk about these things. Then they went on to talk about the roller coaster, thrilling enough, like the thrilling sensation of the roller coaster flying above on the Carnival Mardi Gras, right? Yeah, that's if that's not all of us can handle so high up in the air over the blue waters. So you got to be brave to do that. So that's out there. So that might be something that some people are looking for and they want to experience. They're out there on the Carnival Mardi Gras. Hmm? So the writer, he said, or she said, the first time they did that was they screamed their life out. But as they had to face their fear. They gradually go on it, and then it becomes more comfortable. I don't know about that one. That's not for me. That's a little bit too much for me. I mean, every whoever wants it, yeah, but that's not for me. I can't do all the heights thing. Oh, I lose my mind. Yeah, I would want to do that, but I would want to watch someone do that, right? Yeah, I want to watch someone that does seem to be very spectacular, but not for me personally. Okay, I'm gonna put that out there. All right, so then they said the Norwegian Prima, with the go-kart track. Now that one is for me. I'll drive that go-kart, right? So I love that kind. I'm down here. I'm okay, right? So the go kart, yeah. So just all these cruise ships, all of them, they come with a different flavor, a different taste for different people. I mean, cruisers. So everybody can find something. We haven't even touched into the luxury line, the celebrities of and the Vikings and all that going up the line, and even different parts on these ships that offer these exquisite kind of a flavor. But it's just amazing that the article focused on that the cruise ships, they are on a mission. And listen to the airwaves. I mean, if you're watching television, you see advertisement. If you listen to the advertisement, in your mailbox, if you're in the travel space, any at all in your mail there. And so the cruise ships are on a mission. They want to recapture the seas. That's their home. Who doesn't want to be at home? That's their home. They want to be there. They want to take you to the eastern and the western Caribbean. They want to take you to the Mediterranean. They want to take you to the Hawaiian Islands. They want to take you to Alaska. They want to take you anywhere to Europe. Want to take you. They want to get back to their home. And we just hope and pray that everything will work well. That I know a lot of folks have been booking cruises. I myself have booked quite a number of cruises, and I'm hoping that these folks will get to enjoy themselves. It's such mm, an amazing experience to be out there on the waters. Yes, I know a lot of folks be like, oh, I don't want to look at the water. I don't want to look at this. I don't want to be, oh my goodness, I want to go on a cruise, but I don't want to see the water. You ever heard that? I want to go on a cruise, but I really don't want to see the water. Duh. I don't know. I want to go on a cruise, but I don't want to see the water. No, that's kind of hard for me to kind of even, I'm like, you want to go on a cruise, you don't want to see the water? You sure about that? Yeah. So, yeah. But the fascinating thing about all of this is that the different cruise lines, they are just hopping right now. And so if you want to be on a cruise, now is a good time to take advantage, because there's a lot of specials out there, my friends. There's a lot of discount, airfare, second guest, 50%, all kinds of stuff is happening out there. So it's just about time to take a look at cruises, right? Because you can do cruises, you can go, and I know have a good friend who is heading to the Bermuda Islands soon, out of a port that they don't even have to fly to. They can just drive and park their cars. There are lots of variation, lots of opportunities out there for cruisers, and lots of opportunities out there for the travel advisor, for those persons are in travel, and also lots of opportunity out there for anyone who wants to become a part of this industry. It's the sexiest industry. And this is something that everybody does. I don't care if you ride a donkey cart, you are traveling somewhere. If you ride a bike or a bicycle, you're going somewhere. You drive your car down the road and stop at the park and watch the ponies, whatever, the go kart or the horses parade. Yeah, people are going somewhere. People want to go somewhere. Uh, I remember when we were coming out of the pandemic, people said, "Man, cabin fever." Remember that? Yeah. So if you had cabin fever, it's just about time to let loose and let go and do something and enjoy yourself and be happy about it. And cruising is just one of those ways. So I'm just here tonight to put a little bug in here. It's just a little susu. Some things I've been reading. That one, if it's something that you want to do, go ahead and do it. Get on board. There's lots of opportunities out there, lots of discounts and up just specials, should say, that are out there. The cruise lines are just like throwing it out there, bam, 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 grab it, right? And number two, if this is an industry that you want to be, that you see it's exciting, and think about it, travel is not going anywhere, my friends. Think about it. It's not going anywhere. As long as I've lived, people are traveling, whether it's by the sea. I remember um, my grandmama traveled out to England, on the boat. You remember those days when that's how they all the way they could get back to the Caribbean. They had to sail when they're coming home with their things. Family members were packing up and coming home. They want to come back to their little island of Jamaica. That's where I'm from, and they would sail. They already put their cargo on the ship, and it would take many days to get here, and they would fly. So as far as I can remember, people are traveling, people are cruising, people are flying, people are going rent a car, rent your car, whatever is your mode of transportation. Folks are not backing down; they're going. And yes, I know sometimes the airport can be a little messy, but you know what? If you're there, I've got caught up in that already, and and we just turned it around and did something else. Let me share with you. We traveled out of Hawaii Island, Hawaii. In I think it was, I forgot which month of the year it was, and so when we came to Los Angeles, we realized that there was snowstorm on the East Coast where we live. So the plane landed us in Miami, and we were there. We couldn't leave. We were just there, and all the flights were canceled. And yeah, because we were flying, right? Flying from Hawaii, we are coming on the East Coast. Flights were canceled, and a lot of, we got on flights, it canceled. We got on flights, but we were just there, and everything was just like, man, we ain't going nowhere. We're not gonna sleep in the airport. You know what we did? And my husband, bless his heart, we booked our flight and we headed to Jamaica. Yeah, so you can make decisions, to suit you yourself, but after a while it becomes old, and you just have to do what you got to do. That was what we did, and we cleared out of this. So we left the bad weather. When it was over, we came home. Yeah. So sometimes the travel can get a little rough, but navigate and you'll be all right, you know. But I would encourage anybody, if this is an industry that you want to pursue, yeah, there are opportunities here, my friends, and I'll be happy to share this opportunity with anybody, because it's really a cool industry, because it will always be here. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. Yes, it might slow down a little bit, things might happen, but it's not going anywhere. I've proven that for my 5 years in this industry. I've, people um, have participated in what I'm doing, and they have had great experience. Lots of thank yous and so on and so forth. So yeah, so come on over and check it out. You go to my link tree, and you'll be able to see what I'm doing over there. And if this is an industry that you want to learn more about, just send me a message. Okay. All right. Well, I won't I won't stay with you any longer. I want you to go have your wine. I want you to go enjoy your family. But just remember that the cruises, the ships are on a mission to recapture the seas, whether it's be Royal Caribbean, whether it's be Carnival, whether it's be Norwegian, whether it's be Celebrity, whether it be Vikings, whether it's be Princess, whether it's be Holland, America, you name it, all these ships out there, whether it's I forgot this one. So many of them, they're out there, and they just want to give you an opportunity to have some fun, make some memories, and have great experiences. So you'll be like, man, This is what I've been waiting for. This is what I've been looking for. It's an exciting time to be in the travel industry, getting on these cruise ships, getting on some form of travel excursion, whatever. It's an exciting time because now the pandemic is behind us. I'll talk to you later, okay? Take care. Bye bye.